Hey everyone, quick video today. If you've been following along with the Plant Defense series and you've seen questions in the comments or had trouble yourself with the Phaser 4 version, this one's for you. When we built this course, Phaser 4 was still in early release. The version has moved up since then, and the way we have the project set up, you need to manually swap a couple of files to get on the latest version. It's actually really simple. 3 files, takes about 2 minutes. Let me show you. First up, the Phaser library itself. In our project, under our Assets folder, under JavaScript, we have the phaser.js file here. This is the Phaser library that's local to our project. If we want to update to the latest version, we need to update this file. So for our project, we don't use npm or a bundler, we just load Phaser as a plain JavaScript file from this folder. So to get the latest version from the CDN, we can go to the Phaser GitHub page, and here, we list out the links to the 2 CDNs that are available. We want to copy the URL for our Phaser library, and then we want to open that up in our browser. And then here, we just want to right click, we'll do Save As, and now we want to save this JavaScript file into our project under Assets, JavaScript. We want to replace our phaser.js file. We want to do Save, we'll do Replace, and so while we're here, one other thing we'll want to do is let's grab the minified version. So if we do phaser.min.js, this will give us our minified version. So we'll do right click, we'll do Save As. We'll place that into the same folder next to our phaser.js file. So real quick, the difference between these 2 files is our minified version is optimized for production. So when we want to release our game out for other people to play, we actually want to use this file. The other version that we currently have is perfect for when we're developing our game locally and we want to use it for debugging. Our code is readable, and so we're able to debug and work through it when we have issues. It's much harder to do that with the minified version. So for your code, if you want to use the minified version, all we need to do is in our index.html, we can change this line of code here from phaser.js to phaser.min.js. And now if we start our game and come back to our browser, we'll see our game will start up just like it did before. I'm going to revert that back. And now over in Developer Console, we'll see in our banner, we're now using Phaser version 4.1. So the newest version of Phaser at this time. Then finally, the TypeScript types file. So under our source, under our types folder, we have this phaser.d.ts file. And so for your game, this doesn't do anything. This is used while we're writing code. How our project is set up is it's set up to read this file, and then that way we have our documentation and our IntelliSense while we're working with our code. So if I go into like our game scene, this is what allows us to hover over our properties and get more information. So like if I hover over a scene, we get our documentation of what a Phaser scene class is with links to our types file that provides us more information. Besides that, we can also do things like when we're writing our code, I can do this.add. This now knows that this is a Phaser scene, and now we get our available methods that are available on this object. So you don't have to update your phaser.d.ts file unless you're using it locally. To get the latest version, you want to go to Phaser GitHub, then inside GitHub, under the types folder, you'll want to open up phaser.d.ts. We'll do raw. Now same thing, we'll right click, we're going to save as, and now we just want to replace that file in our project. So under source, under types, we're going to replace phaser.d.ts. We'll do our write file extension, we'll do save. Now if we save, we come back to our project, this will make sure while we're working with our code, our IntelliSense has the most up-to-date information. And that's it. By replacing those files, we're now running a newer version of Phaser in our project. So one more thing, if you want to skip the manual steps in the future, I've added an update script to the repo. So under the scripts folder, there's the shell script for updating Phaser. In the main README, this has been updated with information on how to run the script. All you need to do is invoke the script, pass in which version of Phaser you want to use, and this is going to go and download our files for us and then update our project. That's all there is to it. Hopefully that helps clear up the confusion. If you run into any issues, drop a comment below or open a GitHub discussion on the repo. Links in the description. Thanks for watching.